Hi everyone, and welcome to the Sharp Psych. Today we will discuss some solutions to end your addiction to social media. The use of social media platforms has developed into an integral component of contemporary life. It allows you to connect with friends and family, stay updated on news and current events, and promote your business or brand. However, for many people, social media can become addictive and even harmful to their mental health. In this video, we'll look at some ways to break your social media addiction. Make sure to watch this video until the end because these recommendations can help you create a well-balanced life. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the links in the descriptions for more videos and my best recommendations. People are social beings who depend on the company of others to thrive in life. How content and mentally healthy we are is strongly influenced by the calibers of our relationships. Social interaction with others has been shown to lengthen life and prevent loneliness while lowering stress, anxiety, and depression, enhancing self-worth, and providing comfort and joy. On the other hand, a lack of strong social connections can be detrimental to your emotional and mental well-being. These days, many people depend on social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok to connect with one another. While each has advantages, it is important to remember that social media can never replace face-to-face human interaction. With in-person connection with other people, we can activate some hormones which can reduce our stress level and make us feel more positive and happier. In addition to intensifying mental health issues like anxiety and depression, overusing social media can increase your sense of loneliness and isolation. Suppose you're spending way too much of your time on social media platforms and are experiencing feelings of unhappiness, loneliness, or frustration. I would suggest changing your online habits to a healthier life balance and try to spend more time with the people around you. It is critical that you have an accurate understanding of the ways in which your mental health may suffer as a direct result of your addiction to social media before you can make any progress in breaking this addiction. Addiction to social media has been linked to increased levels of anxiety, depression, and feelings of isolation. It may also lead to a decline in productivity and have an adverse effect on your relationships with other people. You can start the process of breaking free from your addiction to social media by first admitting that it has the potential to affect your life negatively. According to a study carried out at the University of Pennsylvania, heavy use of social media platforms like Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok can make users feel more isolated. As these studies' findings show, cutting back on your use of social media can alleviate your loneliness and isolation and improve your overall well-being. Let's look at some of the effects of social media addiction. You may feel an inadequacy about your life or appearance. We are all aware that social media is usually manipulated, but it is still possible to feel anxious about the way we look or the things happening in our life as a result of looking at these images. Similarly, we are all aware that most people only show the positive aspects of their lives, rather than the negative experiences that everyone encounters at some point. However, this does not make the envious and dissatisfied feelings that come over us when we scroll through our friends' airbrushed photos from their vacation on a tropical beach, or read about their exciting new promotion at work any less intense. Another effect of social media is the fear of missing out, or FOMO. Even though FOMO has been around for a lot longer than social media, sites like Facebook and Instagram exacerbate the feeling that other people are having more fun or living better lives than you are. The idea that you are missing out on certain experiences can have a negative effect on your sense of self-worth, bringing on feelings of anxiety and drive you to use social media even more frequently. The fear of missing out, or FOMO, can make you feel compelled to check your phone for updates every few minutes or to compulsively respond to each and every alert. This could happen while driving your car, and by doing this, you put your life and other people's life in danger. Also, social media addiction could prevent you from sleeping enough at night, and you may also feel like you prefer online interaction instead of meeting with people in the real world. The next consequence of social media addiction is cyberbullying. 1 in 10 teenagers has admitted to being bullied on social media, and many other users frequently receive offensive comments. The use of harmful rumors, lies, and abusive language can leave long-lasting emotional scars, and social media platforms like Twitter can be breeding grounds for such behavior. The next negative effect of social media addiction is depression and anxiety. Face-to-face interaction is essential to the mental well-being of human beings. Nothing relieves stress and improves your mood more quickly or more effectively than making eye contact, especially if that person is someone who cares about you. You put yourself at greater risk for developing or exacerbating mood disorders like anxiety and depression to the extent that you prioritize online interaction on social media platforms over face-to-face interactions. And the last negative outcome of social media that we're going to mention is self-absorption. Posting an endless stream of selfies and your most profound thoughts on social media could lead to an unhealthy level of self-centeredness and push you further away from connections with people in real life. Now that we've established how your mental health may suffer as a direct result of your social media addiction, we'll go over 6 methods that can assist you in controlling and eventually overcoming your social media addiction over time. Number 1. Set boundaries and limit your time. Establishing boundaries for yourself and reducing the amount of time you spend on social media platforms is one of the most effective ways to break an addiction to these sites. To achieve this goal, you should create a schedule for checking social media, disabling notifications on your phone, or even deleting certain apps from your device. You can start to regain control over how you use social media by establishing parameters and limits for your behavior on those platforms. Number 2. Find alternative activities. Discovering new ways to fill your time is yet another strategy you can employ to break free from your dependence on social media. This may involve activities you enjoy in your spare time, such as reading, working out, or spending time with friends and family. You can start to shift your focus away from social media toward activities that are more fulfilling and beneficial to your mental health if you find other activities that you enjoy that aren't related to social media. Number 3. Practice mindfulness. Being mindful involves being fully aware of one's thoughts and feelings while paying attention to the present moment. You can cultivate a greater awareness of the relationship between the time you spend on social media and the state of your mental health if you engage in mindful practice. This can involve doing things like giving yourself time throughout the day to check in with yourself and evaluate how you're feeling. It can also involve doing things like practicing mindfulness through activities like yoga or meditation. If you keep track of the amount of time you spend on social media and how it impacts your mental health, you can start making progress toward breaking your addiction. Number 4. Seek support. The process of overcoming an addiction to social media can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone if you don't want to. Seek support from people you know, whether it be friends, family, or even a therapist who specializes in this field. As you work toward overcoming your addiction, they can offer you support and guidance and hold you accountable for your progress. You can also join support groups or online communities that are devoted to helping people overcome their addiction to social media by searching online for such resources. Number 5. Create healthy habits. Building up some good routines can be an effective strategy for kicking your addiction to social media. This could mean devoting a certain amount of time every day to an activity that is beneficial to both your mental and physical well-being, such as going to the gym or reading a book. You can also develop routines that revolve around the way you use social media, such as restricting your activity on these platforms to specific times of the day or imposing a daily time limit on your participation. Number 6. Practice self-care. In order to successfully end your addiction to social media, one of the most important things you can do is to practice self-care. This may involve engaging in activities that promote relaxation and provide relief from stress, such as taking a bath or going for a walk. The use of time limits on how much time you spend on social media and making your health and overall well-being a top priority are both potential aspects of this. The process of overcoming an addiction to social media is one that requires full dedication and commitment on your part. You can take steps toward ending your addiction and regaining control over your life by first gaining an understanding of the detrimental effects that an addiction to social media can have on your mental health. Then by establishing boundaries and limits, locating alternative activities, engaging in mindfulness practices, seeking support, developing healthy habits, and engaging in self-care practices. Keep in mind that it's never too late to start making positive changes in your life and putting your mental health and well-being at the forefront of your priorities. I hope that these recommendations help you in the future. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.